Hi, welcome to the Materials and Processes or Sculpture 3D workshop at Oxford Brookes. So I'm going to show you a few of the woodworking equipment and a little tour around the workshop. So the first piece of equipment we're going to look at is the bandsaw. This is designed for cutting wood, metal and acrylic. Okay, so the bandsaw has metal teeth which always point downwards towards the cutting bed so it doesn't lift off the table. The first thing you need to do before you even touch the machine is ensure the blade is off, the machine isn't running. And the best way to do that is to visually check. If you can see the teeth, you know the blade isn't running. If you can't see the teeth, it means the blade's running. You need to make sure it's stopped before you do anything on the machine. And on our left here, we have to say start and stop buttons, red for stop, green for start. And these have a 10-second break to conform with current regulations. So on here, as you face the machine, to your left are the start and stop buttons. The red is for stop and the green is for start. But before you use the bandsaw, you need to ensure you turn the dust extractor on, which is just the other side of the bandsaw from where I am. Okay, you also need to turn on the dust extractor. There are two switches on here. Both of them need to be turned on before you turn the bandsaw on, and when you finish with the bandsaw, you turn them off so we don't have too much noise. That's it. You need to adjust the guide on that bandsaw for the thickness of the material you are using. Okay, so ensuring the blade is not running, just put your material, this is MDF, next to the blade, loosen the big knob at the back and use the wheel to slowly, or quickly, to lower the guard until it's about 15, no more than 20 millimeters above the height of the work surface. You need to check this every time you use it. Obviously you don't know who's used it and what material they've used before. Then you can lock that off. So if you imagine around the blade there's a 10-15 centimetre circle around the blade, we do not get any part of your body or fingers in that area so you can work safely. So here's push stick. If you're cutting thin slivers of material, this keeps your hand safely away from the blade. You can use it like this and it will just push through as you cut through the material. When you've finished, don't be tempted to use your fingers to push material out the way from the back. That's a very easy way of damaging your fingers. If something falls on the floor, it's fine, it's not a problem. Most of the materials we cut here are fairly robust and they won't break. As for materials, let's say this is MDF, we can cut acrylic, we can cut timber and other plastics. If we're cutting metal, we can't use this bandsaw because it's a wrong type of blade. Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to do the noisy bit. Turn the power on. So keep the fingers in. Turn this off, turn the extractor off. You'll notice you can cut curves here, depending on the width of the blade, it depends on how tight a curve you can cut with the bandsaw. But there are methods of cutting to enable you to cut slots out, tighter curves and things like that. So, but if you're not sure about anything, please ask me. I will be in the room to help you and advise you. Thank you.